Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to everyone. We're all set to begin, and we have a great show ahead. So requesting all our esteemed members of the media to please take their seats, and of course, a humble request to please keep those phones on silent. Thank you so much. Good afternoon and namaste, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to everyone. And firstly, a big thank you for taking out time, putting in the effort to be with us here today. Really, we have an amazing day lined up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this truly special occasion, to the launch of the all-new BYD eMAX 7. Let's give it up, please. Show some love. And I cannot begin today by welcoming everyone who's joining us live from across the globe. So looking forward to having a great show with all of you and, of course, all of you present here. So I hope you're having a good day. In case you are, well, I promise it's just going to get better. In case you aren't, I promise from this point onwards, it's going to be amazing. So just relax, sit back, and, of course, enjoy the ride. So ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to see here in just a little while from now is not just a car. It is an extension to the lifestyle of the modern current-day family, progressive and definitely eco-conscious. It's a true sustainable luxury on wheels. My name is Pooja Kaif, and I, of course, for one, am absolutely thrilled to be your host for today. So today, together, we will be embarking on a journey to discover a vehicle that seamlessly blends cutting-edge technology, world-class comfort, and an unwavering commitment to sustainability. All this while meeting the needs of progressive families. So whether you're packing up for a weekend getaway or, well, shuttling your kids to school like I do, or you just want to have like a comfortable drive across town, well, we've got you covered. Or should I say the BYD eMAX 7 has you covered, because there is ample space for every purpose, combined, of course, with luxurious interiors and the trust and confidence of global BYD technology, which offers, as we all know by now, unmatched range and reliability. But before we go any further and unveil the star of today's show, let's take a moment to take a deep dive into who BYD really is. Now, we know that our company has been on the forefront of technological innovation since its founding, with a mission to create a greener, a safer, a cleaner, more sustainable world. BYD has grown into a world-leading NEV manufacturer, energy solutions, and battery technology. So, ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screens for an inspiring look into who is BYD.
BYD is the big ship that I saw at the pier.
No, my grandpa said that BYD is the myth from the East.
My mom was at BYD. She says BYD builds your dreams.
Simply
unforgettable model I've ever seen.
He's the most reliable companion to cross the Andes wave.
Is the new beast in the arena.
BYD is my business lounge on the wheels. It makes driving fun and smart. That's the BYD magic.
All I know is it has become the star of the house now.
Wow, that sounds awesome! Can't wait to meet BYD. Will it like me too?
Of course, you're the dream teammate you can ever wish for.
He is daring and adventurous. BYD is green in motion.
He is the inheritor of our heritage.
It's the way back home.
BYD has over 100,000 engineers. It harvests sunlight, powering dreams in over 100 countries. Who is BYD to you? This is BYD.
What a compelling look into the world of BYD. And honestly, while and I'm sure you did too, love that entire film, the one line that stood out for me that covered it all, BYD is green in motion, ladies and gentlemen. And now, of course, it truly is my privilege to introduce the driving force, and we literally mean the driving force behind BYD's success in India, the senior management team whose vision and leadership have brought us to this remarkable moment. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Rajiv Chauhan, Business Head, Electric Passenger Vehicles. A warm welcome, sir. Mr. Srirang Joshi, National Sales Head, Passenger Vehicles. Ms. Shivani Chaudhary, Head of Marketing and PR. And Mr. TVC Rao, Head After Sales and Services. A warm welcome to our leadership present here. Thank you so much. And now, without further ado, let's kickstart this show. It is my pleasure to invite to the stage Mr. Rajiv Chauhan, Head of Electric Passenger Vehicles India, to please come and speak to us, share with us the vision and success stories of BYD Global and BYD India milestones, along with the product details of the much-awaited all-new BYD eMAX 7. So the stage is all yours. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rajiv Chauhan. A warm welcome, sir.
Just checking, I'm audible. All right, thank you. Dear media friends, our business partners, and everybody who is joining online, a warm welcome from BYD. Good afternoon. This is truly a big occasion for all of us. We are launching a car which we were waiting for quite some time. What I'm going to do for the next 60 minutes is that take you through three areas. One is, what is BYD doing at the global level? That is part one. Then we will quickly jump into what is happening at India level when it comes to BYD operations. So you must get a good sense that what we are doing at the moment. And then, of course, the moment for all, the reason for which we all have gathered here, the product. What are we launching? What is this product? How much does it gonna cost? What are the benefits? So we are gonna cover all of this today. Okay, before I begin, I read it quite recently, and it kind of stuck to me. This is a phrase which is which goes like this: that the real nemesis of the modern economy is ecological collapse. I think this really stuck to me, and when I visualize and when I try to see that what is happening all around us, this has a very, very big meaning for us. And there are very few industries, very few companies who are really trying to prove this otherwise. And BYD is definitely one of those companies. We are progressing at a very fast pace to bring the technological innovations, the solutions through the various technological innovations for the better life. So that is what the BYD company is all about. I'll give you a little more sense. And yes, BYD has become a global name. It's often talked in many companies' boardroom now. It's no more a secret. Yes, the company is discussed quite a lot. But then behind this, there is a 3 decade of hard work which BYD has put in. There are a lot of things which BYD has developed over a period of time. A lot of industries they have ventured into. But it all started with just making cell phone batteries way back in 1995. And then 2005, the first car happened. And as we stand today, what we get to understand that 9 million cars are already on the road from the BYD as a brand. So this was a short glimpse of what BYD has been able to do over last 30 years. But if I take you through a little more detail, what has happened? The humble beginnings, as with all the companies now, which are coming nowadays. But then this all started in 1995 with cell phone batteries manufacturing. So 10 years from 1995 to 2005, the company just did not make cell phone batteries, but they found the various applications around it. So that was the direction that BYD followed. They tried to find out where all this innovation, where all this technology can be applied. In 2005, the first car was launched, but BYD very quickly realized that there is a much bigger space which is open, which is available. And 2008 was the time when the first plug-in hybrid, I'm talking of 2008, the first plug-in hybrid was launched globally by BYD. 2010 was the time when the first electric bus came into picture. 2017, another industry which really require massive amount of research is the commercial Skyrail project. Now this project is operational in many cities already. 2018 was the time when I think it's been there for last 5 to 10 years. There's a lot of talk about semiconductors, but 2018, I'm talking of 6 years before, BYD was already ready with a very advanced semiconductor technology, the insulated bipolar transistors at 45 nanometer range. So this was a big one. 2020, we've spoken this term multiple times, and I have no doubt that this is one technology, that is blade battery, which has changed the whole game of electric cars or electric vehicles industry. This is a revolutionary technology indeed. Last 15 years, by 2021 and 2020, BYD over a period of time has developed a lot of expertise in a lot of areas. And to provide a mobility solutions, naturally a company needs a solid platform, And this was the time, 2021, this E3.0 platform was made available, on which there are many things which comes into this platform, the 8-in-1 technology, the heat pump technology, and various other things, which all was combined into this platform, which is being now used in multiple vehicles now. 2022, was the time when most of the companies were thinking about electric cars and stopping, giving the timelines about when to stop ICE cars. Last 3 years we've been hearing that. But in 2022, BYD had the belief and they were strong enough and they just halted production of ICE cars. So that's a bold step, I would say. That happened way back in 2022. 2023 and then 2024, the recognition starts pouring in. The company entered into the Fortune 500 rankings, which is a big one for any global company. It jumped almost 80 ranks in just 1 year. So this is a big achievement for sure. Now, when we say that, and again, this is no secret, and everybody perhaps would agree to this, that every business needs a purpose, and the purpose should not be the money. But if the money is coming, that's a good enough evidence that the company is on the right path. So that is the belief that we have. The company is on the right path, and these numbers are showing that. In just a span of 1 year, from 2022 to 2023, the company has risen or increased its revenue by around 22 billion US dollars. Now they are standing at 83 billion US dollars revenue, so which is a sizable revenue. Of course, the global operations are contributing to this revenue. We talk of global operations. Now, how big are the operations? There are a few numbers on the screen you can relate to. 6 continents, that means pretty much the entire Earth is covered. There is a presence of BYD across 6 continents, 94 countries, more than 40 offices, and representation in 400 cities. So this is the scale at which BYD is operating right now. Another number which is on the screen, and this is very close to my heart, I would say, is the 900,000 number of staff. So this is a massive headcount. You can just quickly Google it if you want to, but this number is a gigantic number. Very, very few companies are in this league when it comes to number of employees who are serving the company. Serving one company, one private company, I would say. So this is the scale of operations that we're talking about BYD. Now, what are the things, what are the categories, what are the industries BYD is catering to? There are essentially 4 industries. My dear journalist friends are there, media friends are there. Perhaps they are pretty much aware. For them, it would be a repeat. But then, for those who do not know yet, there are 4 essential industries in which BYD is putting all their energy into. Automotive, rail transit, we talked about the commercial SkyRail project, so that comes under it. Renewable energy and electronics. So these are the 4 major industries on which BYD is putting their efforts and making technological advances. I'll take you one by one in slightly more detail. We are on to the automotive sector. Now, automotive, there is a term NEV. It has become popular, and we are talking of new energy vehicles here. In this sector, BYD is, you see a number 7+4 strategy. Now, this is very simple to understand. Automotive, when we speak, we're not just talking of private cars. We are talking a much larger segment. We are covering a much larger segment, just from the private users to the commercial vehicles to the sanitation vehicles. So there are 7 such industries in which the mobility solutions are provided by BYD. And not only the industries in the automotive, but the applications as well. The applications are there in mining, the applications are there in the airport. So 4 such applications are also being covered in the automotive sector. The result, this is of course 2023 result. We are in the last leg of 2024, but I can declare these results. These are available online as well. Over 3 million cars in 1 calendar year. That is the count which BYD has been able to achieve globally. Out of these, 240,000 were exports units, and this is a massive figure, massive exponential increase which is happening year by year. 2023 was also the year when BYD as a global automotive company entered into the top 10 best seller of 2023. So that is a big achievement for us. That was automotive. If I speak about rail transit, it's a very complex operation, but the company has been able to achieve the whole cycle of it. That means from the design stage to the fabrication, to doing the maintenance part of it, running the operations. So as a complete solution, BYD has been able to provide this commercial rail, sky rail projects in multiple cities already. The third industry is renewable energy. Now, this is, of course, the core, I would say, because it's not only an industry, it is the solution which globally everybody is looking for. And the solution does not lie in just, delivering a product on the renewable energy. The solution, what we are speaking of, is consisting of, managing the full cycle. You should be able to extract energy in the right manner from the right resources. That is acquisition, energy acquisition. There are technologies, I'm talking of, let's say, for solar power. You need, the technology of photovoltaic cells. Then you should be able to store that energy. There are energy storage systems. For the last 5 years, many companies are developing those, and those are required to use the energy when it is needed. And then, of course, release this energy, for which the mobility solutions for the vehicles, for various, in the transportation sector we are talking. So, this is the full industry by itself, and BYD has been able to master the full cycle, has been able to create the technologies which are required for energy acquisition, which are required for storage, and then, of course, putting it to the use as well. So, just a number is mentioned here. I can say that the cumulative delivered energy which BYD has been able to provide to the world is 31.5 gigawatt hour. 31.5 gigawatt hour. So that's some number for sure. The fourth industry, so far we spoke about automotive, we talk about rail transit, we talk about the renewable energy. The fourth industry is electronics. It has become the keyword. Almost every global company is trying to acquire some bit of it, some technology around electronics. BYD has been very, very progressive in that. At this point, when we speak, BYD is already collaborating with industry giants in semiconductors. NVIDIA, which is GPU fame, we have Google, we have Samsung. So they are developing and they are collaborating with all these companies for the various platforms which are required for the next set of innovations, for the next set of technologies which are required. So BYD is very much there. And it's not only about automotive, it's about every possible application, right from consumer electronics to automotive electronics. BYD is very much there and trying to develop solutions around it. There is, again, a number here. Out of, let's say, 200 people here, and everybody assuming they have one phone, out of 200, there would be 40 to 50 phones still in this room who would be utilizing a BYD application required for mobile phones. BYD technology required for mobile phones. So that is the scale at which BYD is operating in electronics field as well. Now with this effort and this kind of, across the sectors spread, recognition also flowed in. United Nations, Fortune magazine, Time magazine, Forbes, everybody has started to recognize BYD. In 2023, 100 most influential companies by Times. So that was an honor for sure for BYD. If we talk of a number, I've spelled this number before, but just we take extreme pride, so I'll repeat it. We are at 143rd rank as far as global Fortune 500 companies. Global entering Fortune 500 number is itself a big achievement. We are at 143 at this point of time. Okay, I'll progress a little further. So, it's a technology-based and innovation-oriented company. There is a cutting-edge R&D to develop the sustainable solutions which would eventually transform lives and empower a greener future. How do you manage this? How do you achieve that? This slide gives you a glimpse of that. I'm not sure whether you are able to read it, but I'll spell out for you. To make this happen, BYD has 11 research institutes, independent research institutes, 11 in number. That's a massive number. Generally, a global company would have a couple of research centers. BYD has 11 of them. And in those 11 research institutes, there are more than 100,000 R&D staff, engineers and technicians who are trying to find the cutting-edge solutions which is required for the next generation, which is required in future. Again, few numbers here. Every day, on an everyday basis, BYD is applying for approximately 32 patents. Application is going for 32 patents, and every day, 15 authorized patents are coming by. So this is the scale of R&D operations that BYD is running, and it is necessary to stay competitive, to stay in touch with the needs of the customer, to deliver what is required by the customer, to deliver what is required by the industry. Let me showcase you the hard work of the R&D team, because what happens is to make a theory, to put a proposal is easy, but you need a massive effort, and that comes through people. You have to test a theory to the limit so that it either fails or it succeeds. So therefore, that is the need for those 100,000 people, the R&D staff. They are testing in extreme atmospheres, in extreme areas. This small clip that I'm going to show you is showcasing the multiple endurance and durability tests which are happening. These cars are tested across multiple terrains in extreme temperature zones. Have a look, please.
Summer tests simulate the toughest real-world use conditions, pushing our vehicles to their limits in the hottest regions of China. This rigorous testing requires rapid acceleration and braking, repeated over 70 times. Currently, we're conducting heat endurance tests in Turpan, where interior temperatures can reach 60 to 70 degrees Celsius after prolonged sun exposure. Meanwhile, some of our team members are testing in the southern hemisphere, in countries like Australia, conducting tests under low temperature conditions. Here we have pre-installed sensors to monitor temperature changes throughout the testing process. The cooling test evaluates how quickly the air conditioning system can bring down the temperature in such extreme heat.
Off-roading in these scorching deserts puts our vehicle's performance, including the electric powertrain and thermal management systems, to a serious test. As our vehicles continue to improve in quality, we feel a deep sense of pride and accomplishment.
So that was a glimpse of what is required to stay competitive when it comes to R&D efforts. Now, we are committed to fostering a sustainable transportation future and believes that these new technologies, these groundbreaking solutions will not just come just like that. You need fresh minds, you need new minds, you need young talent to really unearth discover these things. The BYD as a company is trying to realize this vision in India as well. In a small way, we have recently launched a pioneering EV Innovate-a-thon. This is designed essentially to nurture innovation, sustainability, and through young talent of India. Engineering students across India from around 100 colleges are participating in this. It is a simple method that we are deploying. There is an online quiz, then we funnel it up, then shortlist, then the teams which will go into the next round would develop a digital prototype, and then finally this would be evaluated, and then it converts into a physical prototype. So this is the new step that we have undertaken in India. It is an initial stage. It's a small step, but it can become definitely big one fine day. So far, 3,200 registrations we have received, and we have gone to the next step, the second stage of this competition. 100 talented teams have already entered into the second round, and then in few weeks, we would be on the third round, where the winner is announced, and then they get to meet the real people who are sitting in BYD at headquarters, the R&D people, and they will have a face-to-face communication talk. This is indeed a big motivation for anybody who has come up to this level. So this is as I said, this is a small step. It is in making. And such are the steps which are needed to reach to a solution which we are proud that we have been able to. Way back in 2020, Blade battery is a perfect example of the massive effort, the relentless R&D which has gone into making this. As we speak, a few days before we were informed by our headquarters that we've now delivered 9 million cars globally to our consumers. So this is indeed a very, very big occasion, very, very big number. But wait, this happened few days back, and now we are all decked up, geared up, that by November of 2024, the magical number of 10 million is being approached. So it's a matter of few weeks, 1 million. So that is the trajectory BYD is approaching. So our mission, it is an ambitious one: cool the earth by 1 degree centigrade. Yes, if you come to think of it, if you do the numbers, then of course it's a very, very big mission BYD has put forth. But it underscores our commitment to mitigate the climate change, the climate crisis that we are witnessing at this point of time. There are new technologies required. There are solutions required. But so far, at this point of time, we have been able to contribute a little bit for sure. The carbon footprint reduction, that is a number which every company, almost every global company is counting towards one of the goals. And the number that we get to understand is that BYD has so far been able to reduce 58 billion kgs of carbon emissions. So this is, again, a very, very big number that the carbon emissions have been able to control. 58 billion is the number. Yeah, so I spoke last few minutes, I spoke about the global. As I said, that let me take you quickly what we have been able to achieve in India so far. We have, of course, similar commitment for India, and this is the trajectory or the important timelines that we would like to inform you, share with you. BYD arrived in India way back in 2007, but the first electric bus came to India in Chennai in 2013. So it took some time, but then yes, commercial vehicle, electric bus is already available. Few years ahead, if I go, 2019 was the time when BYD also launched material handling equipment. We call that as MHE products. Of course, everything is built on electric technology. 2021 was the time, late 2021. Of course, this E6 as an MPV, this is the big reason we've all gathered here as well. But this was introduced approximately 3 years before, we can say. We are sitting in October 2024, and 3 years before E6 as an MPV, first product, car product was launched in India in 2021. 2022, we announced and launched Atto 3, which is a mid-size electric SUV. It is a sporty SUV. It was a global model, and as soon as it was introduced in the global, almost at the similar time, this was also made available to India. So the latest products offerings are being done in India. 2023 early, I think all of us, I can say confidently, all of us in this room do pay this visit to the Auto Expo. We made a big splash. We showcased few models for future, and I'm sure you must have realized that we delivered on our promise. Early this year, 2024, the performance luxury sedan Seal, which is making waves as far as sedan segment is considered, it's a very, very promising car for sure. So this is already there for last 6 to 7 months in the market. So that has been the journey with us. We've been there in electric bus segment, material handling equipment, and with the cars now we are increasing our product portfolio one by one. And today is the time when BYD is adding eMAX 7 into their product portfolio. It is a successor of the very successful E6. Some of you must have heard E6 was the first model that BYD introduced. It was a MPV. And now the replacement of this car, a generation up of this car, is eMAX 7. But it did not happen just like that. We had to do some homework. We had to find out that what is needed in the car, what is customer asking. So we did a research. It took us almost 6 to 8 months, and then we were able to find out that what do we add into the new product. So we just want to show you a quick glimpse that what kind of feedback did we receive from our E6 customers. Maybe a under 2 minutes video. Have a look at this. This is all the E6 customers talking about their experience with BYD cars.
We are very much happy with that current BYD E6 model.
We found that BYD plugged a very, very important gap in the EV ecosystem.
As we operate fleet and we are in 24/7 on work, and this gives us a lot of reliability.
People love the fact that there's a lot of boot space that is there in the car, which makes it quite useful for them for this use case.
The range, the kilometer, the battery pack, the battery performance is one of the best things presently in E6.
They have the best technology as far as the batteries are concerned. We are truly thankful to BYD के इतनी प्यारी गाड़ी उन्होंने बनाई है.
This car is very efficient in terms of power also, as well as performance.
We're very happy with the way E6 has performed in our fleet.
I like this minimum sleek design of my car. The space is very comfortable.
All our clients, we have got huge and great appreciation because of the BYD. And then if you compare that all other vehicles in the EV segment.
This is very stylish and more comfortable.
E6 is superb as a product.
BYD E6, in one word, it would be a game changer.
It's a perfect family car.
When we choose this BYD, that first thing is comfortable.
I would recommend BYD for anybody blind.
This is one of the best cars to drive in today.
I would like to have features like cruise control and sunroof, captain seats.
We are waiting from BYD to get us a 7 or a 6 seater, and believe me, I would be the first one to book 5 vehicles.
Look forward to driving and owning the eMAX 7 as soon as it is launched. All the best, BYD.
So that was customers' feedback, and we indeed worked upon this feedback, and we are ready to introduce our latest product, which is a generation up of E6, the BYD eMAX. It's a car, okay, there is a shot in front of you. It's a car, there's a word called MEX coming into it, and we truly believe that this is a car which is maximum space, maximum features, very good range, maximum range, and performance. But in next 20 to 25 minutes, I would like to talk about just 3 points on this car. Let me start with the first one. These are again few shots from the exterior. You can see the side shot and front diagonal and rear diagonal. When you come to think of a MPV, right, multi-purpose vehicle, a family car, a big car, most likely such kind of design would pop up. And that's exactly what we feel that we have been able to deliver. The car is, I believe, ideally proportioned from all angles. Does it not look elegant, graceful, and sophisticated? Let's see some more of it, some more shots. What you are seeing now is the front look of the car. We call this dragon face fascia. It's an imposing front stance, but it is also adding up to the aerodynamic efficiency of this car. And therefore, it is not raised up, it is not raised to down. It's just ideal. That's what we feel we've been able to accomplish in this car. If we talk of what you see right now is the lights, that define a character of the car nowadays. Very, very innovative new designs of lights are coming in. But the design of running the tail light right from extreme left to the right, which BYD has been offering in most of their products, is something which is very much appreciated by the customer. And I think we've kind of hit this exactly on its head when it comes to designing the rear tail light combination. So this looks great. Even the front headlights, what you see is, we're calling this as a crystal diamond floating LED headlamps. This looks luxurious and of course offers great visibility when it comes to the purpose it is there for in the company, in the car, sorry. Okay, the other elements like roof rail, spoiler, you're able to see this now, outside rear view mirror. So these are making this car look sportier. We believe so. The other components, wheels, waistline, exterior design, everything is proportioned accurately. That's what we feel. When you step inside the car, the interiors of the car have to be perfect. And that's why we've chosen a rich combination of black and brown, which is telling about the opulence which this car is displaying through this. There is a gear lever shot that you see. This is also, we feel that this is very unique. It's very sleek, I would say, and it looks classy for sure. It's a very short throw it requires to shift the gears, to go into the parking and drive modes. This design also has anti-fingerprint technology embedded into it. The car, what I'm trying to convey through these shots was the car definitely is looking good, graceful. But now let's go to the second part that we really want to establish with this car, and that is the main character of this car. It's about, now again, you see a shot. This car is for the family. That is our main idea behind this car, where the family can come together and enjoy the subtle things of life. When we are talking of a family, then the car has to be big. The car is big. If you are not able to read dimensions, I can tell you that this car is 4,710 millimeters in length, which is full size. I'm sure most of you know the dimensions of a typical full-size MPV. This dimension is 4.7 meters is a big enough dimension when it comes to full-size cars. Another aspect, another dimension which defines that how much is the space inside. So 2,800 millimeter is the wheelbase that this car is having, which is then ideal for any family. Multiple members of the family can be in the car together, and the car is indeed spacious this way. But then you heard some people, some customers saying that there was a miss in the car, and this miss was, of course, the big miss was the seating options that could have been very useful. The car comes with a 6-seater and 7-seater option. So this is a great thing that we have been able to achieve. This also tells that, when we are doing consumer surveys, when we are asking customers, when we are connecting customers, we are listening, and we will try and deliver all those technologies, all those requirements which a customer needs. Beyond this, there are many other requirements of the family. It's not, okay, you stuff everybody in and then you are ready to roll. It's not that. There are few things, like in this case, what you see is, these are journeys with the families. Sometimes they are long journeys. So the seat ventilation, front seats are ventilated and they fit seamlessly with your body. The seating posture can still remain good. It does, this small feature does come in handy. The 60-40 split, which is there in most of the cars, I agree, but this opens up, in a large car, opens up multiple options to accommodate just about everything from luggage to many other bags that you want to put in, the plants that you want to put in. So these are the various possibilities which emerges when you use this car in that sense. Even more options as far as the space is concerned opens up when you fold the third row and when you fold the second row. There is enormous space. It is an impressive space, and I'm sure in just moments from now you'll be able to see this car physically, and then you'll be able to evaluate yourself. Few other things quickly. Driver seat, 6-way electrical adjustment. Passenger side, 4-way electrical adjustment. It's a simple thing, but these are necessary things. One needs these conveniences when they are traveling with a family. The design that you see is a very simplistic design that we have put. It's very simple and easy to use, an intelligent cockpit, I would say. All key controls are near the gear lever. I've been driving for quite some time, but then one control which I could never find out easily was the defogger. I used to confuse, and sometimes it gets lost in the screens and multimedia screens. But then, things like this has been practically designed in this car, and you'll find it very easy to use. Mobile phone charging is a constant need. Up to 5 devices can be charged simultaneously. All combinations, A-pin, C-pin, wireless charging, everything is possible. During travels, you also require, there is enough volume inside. There are people who are sitting at the third row. So the AC vents extending up to the third pillar that are available. Exclusive NFC key, it's just a plastic card. We call this near field communication card key. It's a technology which is available with many manufacturers. We also have it. It's very handy. The systems like particulate matter filtration systems, there is a filter required for that, and this technology is available in this car so that your family is safe, at least when they are inside the car, when it comes to breathing. It is a problem in few areas, in few seasons, for sure. Again, you see a shot here. This is the panoramic glass roof. It is truly massive here. To quote a number, it is 1.42 square meters in size. It comes with a powered sunshade. You need to enjoy along with the family. Your kids sometimes demand those things. So, there is a whole roof which is available, and the family can enjoy the view of outside. There is another application which is slowly emerging, and some OEMs have been able to offer that. But this is, again, an application, a vehicle to load mobile power station. That's what we call it, V2L. So this is a functionality where you can plug in your electrical device to the charging port of this car, and then you are able to use that device, be it a speaker, be it a small electrical appliances. So this technology is also available in this car. So if I conclude that what are the things which are available to the family, it's quite a package for the family, and the family who wants to have fun together, and enjoy all the little things in life, this car is ideally suited. So far, we spoke about the elegant design, we spoke about what are the conveniences, what are the features which are available for usage for the family, but then there is a final frontier which also needs to be tackled, which also needs to be taken care of, and this is nothing but the technology part. What you see in the picture right now is a multimedia screen. Now this is the segment leading screen, 12.8 inches multimedia display. It is extremely responsive. Remember, electronics built in-house, the very best of technology is put into these. Very high resolution, 1080 pixels. The screen, of course, rotates as well. Landscape portrait, you can do that. That is possible in almost all BYDs now, so that feature is available. The multimedia is capable to partner with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, the regular functionalities which are available, definitely very much there. Navigation, voice commands. So the car is loaded with these multimedia functionalities, and these are the technologies we take extreme proud. 360-degree surround view monitor, which allows you to be cautious around the vehicle. So, and all of these functionalities, all of these features are placed ergonomically. This makes it easy to use in the car. But then, when I'm talking of technology, how can I not speak about blade battery once again? So, this is a groundbreaking innovation, not only for BYD, I would say, but for the entire electric vehicle industry, because this was the design. The design is simple. I mean, it is utilizing the physics principle of 400 years old physics principle of heat dissipation. The design is very simple. You put blades, and that becomes an individual cell, and then there is extreme safety related caution which can be undertaken through this battery. This battery is ultra safe, we declare. This battery has ultra strength. There are a couple of clips I would like to show you, share with you, but then the battery comes with ultimate driving range. Charging and discharging capacity is ultra high, and therefore the lifespan of the battery is also ultra long. I'm just showing you a couple of clips here, and as the clip is running, you can very well see that one is a blade battery and another is not. And the blade battery is undergoing a nail penetration test, wherein a nail is being virtually pierced into this battery and to the other battery also. The result is clearly visible on the screen. This blade battery technology, or this blade battery, can easily tackle this type of extreme tests which are carried out on the battery. But the other batteries would not be able to withstand and would eventually, fire up. There is another video that you see on the screen right now. This is for the ultimate strength that this blade, this unique design of a honeycomb structure allows this battery to take up extreme loads. A 46-ton truck is passing over this battery, and battery is all right, nothing happens here. So these are the kind of technology which has been put in eMAX 7 as well. There is another technology which is proprietary of BYD, we would say. This is called 8-in-1 powertrain. Now, of course, to move the wheels, you require a powertrain. Now, this 8-in-1 is, of course, we are talking of 8 components. And these components, of course, there are mechanical components. We are talking of a reducer, essentially, which reduces the motor speed from a very high 20,000 RPM to the wheel speed. So this is a mechanical component, reducer. Then there is electric component. We can say, let's say, a motor. And then there are electronics component, which is the motor controller, then there is a battery control module. So everything put together has been put together in just one pack, one assembly, 8 in one assembly. So this saves space, and they are talking to each other, and they are designed with each other. And that makes it extremely competitive as far as, the design has to be matched by somebody else. Talking of technology, yes, and safety, this is my media friends are here. 6 airbags on this car, standard offering of, this is providing a comprehensive safety for sure. But then my small point here is, I think over a period of time, we really want to congratulate automotive media, who has put in a lot of effort and attention to the safety of cars in India. And I think this is a result of that everybody is falling into this, making their cars as a regular norm. This is indeed a big one. So thank you very much, dear media friends. There is ADAS system as well available in this car. The next generation, let's not go into the count that is it ADAS 1 and 2, but yes, very much what is available in the market, and a highly refined ADAS system is available in this car. So these were few points I wanted to mention on the technological front. We believe that this is a car which looks elegant. This is a car which should be very good for the family to enjoy their time together. And this is a car which will keep them safe as well through the safety technologies, through the safety features and the technologies that has been incorporated in this car. So let me take you to a few stats about the performance. This is a peak performance of 150 kilowatt, which translates into 200 horsepower and 310 Newton meters of torque available on this car. If we talk of, it's an electric car, yes, we cannot miss the important stats about any electric car. Impressive range, 530 kilometers. Just to give you a sense, the previous E6 was already a very, very good range car, 521. So this is a notch up, 530 kilometers of range. Great acceleration, it's a given in any electric car. But yes, it's under 10, it's 8.6 to be precise. It allows you to do those maneuvers of, easy maneuvers of merging traffic and all those things. But this comes in handy for sure. Battery capacity is 71.48 kilowatt hour battery. Few more things. What are the variants that we are offering? Essentially, 2 variants. We're calling one variant, one trim as premium, and another one is superior. But as we spoke some time back, there is options. And options is what customers are looking in the electric car segment. And there we are trying to give as many options as possible, the options which are needed, which are required. So the premium would have 2 options, 6-seater option and 7-seater option. And likewise, superior car would also have an option of 6-seater and 7-seater. Of course, they have different battery capacities. They have different ranges, and their acceleration is almost similar. One is 8.6 and another is just about 10 seconds. So the colors, we've chosen these colors carefully. What works in India and what is stunning. So a quartz blue, a harbor gray, a crystal white, and a cosmos black. So these are the colors which would be available. We would like to take you through a small clip now. Let us have a look at this. booking policy, is very simple, clean. We've kept it very, very simple. 51,000 is the initial booking amount, down payment amount. It comes with a 6-year roadside assistance program. The charger, along with its installation, 7.7 kilowatt comes free, and there is a complimentary service as well. So this is what goes into the booking. You can book the car and these offers are yours. The warranty policy, it's an extension. The traction battery is the one which is cared by the customer. These are electric cars. So a typical 8 years, 1,60,000 kilometers, traction battery, the main battery, the EV battery, that warranty is available on that car. And there are some other components which also goes to the extent of 8 years, like motor and motor controller. There is DC assembly, high voltage. So there are a few components on which there is 8 years or 1,50,000, and some components you have 6 years and 1,50,000 kilometers. So we have tried to put in a great package into this car so that it looks beautiful. It's designed beautiful. It allows a family to come together and enjoy life fully, and can also provide peace of mind due to the cutting-edge technology which has been placed inside the car. Thank you very much for your patient listening. But let me now present you the car, the moment for which we are all waiting for. I'll not delay that. Please, can we have the car?
BYD eMAX 7 coming to you in 4 vibrant colors and of course available at a top range of 530 kilometers. This is where family comes together. We give you the BYD eMAX 7. So please join us on stage, Mr. Chauhan, for the photo opportunity. We need a lot of lovely moments to capture with the brand new BYD eMAX 7, an electric MPV that offers you the freedom to drive further, experience more, so much more, and do it all with a conscience. With its premium design, advanced driver assistance system, spacious seating for 6 or 7, and cutting-edge sustainable technology, this vehicle is truly revolutionizing family mobility. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we give you the BYD eMAX 7. Requesting our esteemed media friends to please take their seats. Lots more moments coming up to capture this beauty. India's first electric 6 and 7 seater MPV, the BYD eMAX 7. Where family comes together. It's been a grand day so far. Requesting our media friends to please take their seats. Because coming up, sir, I think the most important question on every Indian's mind. So requesting all our guests to take their seats so we can answer the big question on everyone's mind. And on mine, by the way, and on mine. Okay, sir, would you do us the honor of revealing the price?
Sure. Media friends, I think you can take your seat and the price, of course, that is what it all counts in the end. So I just want to have a look at this screen so that I can guide you. What you see right now is two things. Premium and superior. I spoke to you about these variants. What you see underneath premium is a 6-seater. Is this a situation where 6 and 7 and 6 and 7-seater? No, I think it's not. But then, yes, the premium models, 6-seater and 7-seater pricing looks like this. Who says ICE and EVs are not price competitive now? It is now, I guess. But then let's look at the superior. Oh, these numbers tell me a different story. Superior, by now this logic what you can see is superior to premium. And there's a number 3 also written, which is a little confusing. But any guesses? What could be the superior price? Anybody? Any guess? 30. Okay. All right. Let's have a look at this also. We have tried to keep it below 30. That is what I can say has been an effort that we all have put in together on this car. So this would be the 4 options: 6-seater, 7-seater in premium and superior, starting from 26.9. And the ceiling price is 29.9. That is what we would be offering to the consumers. Good?
I think everyone's loving the sound of that. so much, sir.
Thank you.
So lots more time coming up to spend time with this beauty to my left and right. But as we close today's event, we'd like to end by reflecting on what the BYD eMAX 7 truly stands for. And it's not just about luxury. It's about living responsibly and driving into a sustainable future. Ladies and gentlemen, this vehicle is for those of us who want it all. They want comfort, they want innovation, and of course, the assurance that they are making a positive impact on our planet. So on behalf of the entire BYD team, I'd like to thank all of you once again for joining us today. We look forward to seeing the BYD eMAX 7 on the road very soon, and we do hope that you'll be amongst the first to experience this electric marvel. So thank you so much. Have a grand day ahead. Thank you. Stay safe. Namaste.